Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to another video. Well, let's see what I got for you right now. For some of you out there, this must be a car that you've probably seen all around the country in the early 2000s, and it was quite common in your everyday view of cars. In other parts of the world, like myself, we have never seen one of these cars in our lives. But Well, I'm gonna correct myself. I seen them, but once in a blue moon when I traveled somewhere else. But going back to the car, well, let's give it a proper presentation if this is the type of video for you. That's It's a 143 scale, 2003 Citroen C3. Now, what I mentioned before I want to clarify, I saw it one time when I went to South America. But here in North America, or at least in USA and Canada, Citroen left the country a long, long time ago, as you probably know already. So they're no longer around, and these cars were never ever exported. And I think this cute little bubble, because it looks like a bubble, but it's cute. I don't know. I'm just the type of person. I see cuteness in every car. I like the shape of it. I'm gonna tell you. This is quite the Citroens from the early 2000s that I kind of enjoy looking at. It's cute, round. It looks quite tall, so it must be like view up higher more than the regular economy car. But let's talk about more about this model. This model is in production was in production between 2002 till 2010. It's the first generation of the C3 model, the name C3. Um, the first generation was launched in 2001 at the Frankfurt Motor Show, as well as the Bologna Motor Show. And it began marketing in 2002 as a five-door with an available engine of a 1.1, 1.4, and a 1.6 petrol engines, also as a 1.4 and a 1.6 diesel engines. All models came standard with a 5-speed manual transmission, except for the stop and start model, which came with a sensor drive gearbox, a 5-speed automated manual transmission. No, a 5-speed automated manual transmission with a paddle shifters, and manual and automatic mode. The top level was the only version that had the option of a 4-speed automatic transmission. Okay, it says in accordance to the PCA group policy, the C3 chassis was used for the Peugeot 1007 and the Peugeot 2007. Okay, many of the components of the C3 are the same as the Peugeot 206. So they kind of use models from before. The 206, I think, was from it came out before the C3. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Nice looking car, I gotta tell you. I like the color. I like this nice bright color, light blue type. Now, this it's a diecast before I forget, and it's made by Norev. All right, everyone. I'm gonna let this beautiful little French car go around a few times, and I'll be right back. All right, everyone. I wanted to mention also that the Citroen C3 came as a five-door hatchback, like the one that we're looking at right now. But they also had a convertible called the C3 Pluriel. Now, the C3 Pluriel, it was marketed between 2003 till 2010 as a convertible with a five open top variations. So they gave you some type of choices, and I like that. It was not just a full convertible. They gave you like also, like only the rooftop and the back window were open. So it did give you some type of options to showcase the car as. And I like that. It gave you, you know, and let me tell you something about the Pluriel. It was really good. I know you say this all the time, but it was a nice little convertible. I would have really, really thought about it if I was looking for a little convertible because it was really attractive. I mean, I like Citroen. I always like Citroen. One of those brands that I always had a big heart for. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe because I saw them when I was a young kid growing up, and they were really good looking. Out of the French brands, Citroen always got my heart more than Renault and Peugeot. Even though Renault, it was a car that when I was a young kid, my father owned a Renault, and I used to always be in a Renault 12, so a silver Renault 12. So that's a car that is is a car that I grew up in. But still, all these French cars are really nice looking. All right, everyone, let me know what you guys think about this nice Citroen. Was it a car for you that you really couldn't care less? Were you attracted to it? Did you like it? Have you ever drove one of these? Maybe you got lucky and you own one of these. Let me know your experiences with it. Were they sold in your country? Was a convertible sold in your country? All right, everyone. Don't forget to give me a beautiful thumbs up. I truly, truly appreciate. Thank you so much for your comments, support, anything you share with me, I really truly appreciate. And share the video with your friends, family, people that you may think likes diecast or resins or white metal vehicles, models. All right, everyone, stay safe more than ever, as I always say, and goodbye.